They are set as long as Brandon Aiyuk and Deebo Samuel can stay
Yeah.
healthy. They are a dynamic duo of wide receiver. Kendrick Bourne was their number 2 receiver. He's been in the system for 4 years. I actually interviewed him today, and we talked about free agency. He says the Niners are talking to him. He'd like to stay, but he also is going to have options. And one thing working in Bourne's favor is there's a lot of offenses now that run the Shanahan
Yeah.
offense. You got the Rams, you got the
Jets
Jets.
could use him. Say that.
The Jets, there's many teams around. I think the Falcons and Browns do something similar. So he wouldn't have to relearn an offense. But I don't know if you want to they're not going to overpay for him. Let's be honest. They got to overpay for other guys. So Jalen Hurd is a guy whose name everybody every year, he's going to be fantastic, and he's yet to play a meaningful snap. He hasn't played in a game yet. He tore his ACL on the second practice of training camp this past year. And so you just can't rely on it. I mean, if you get him, great. Otherwise, you need to find they need to find some better options in the slot. Some guys like, when Trent Taylor was in the slot in 2017, he showed some signs, but he really tailed off this past year. So, and Richie James is a guy who went nuts for I think 180 yards one game this past year when they had no receivers because of COVID. And so he's probably coming back, but they're going to need to bring in some more competition there. They had so many injuries throughout training camp at wide receiver, and that set this offense back as well.